Alright, and we're back with some more Honkai Star Rail to continue on with the Amphoreus adventures. Last time, we met up with Ornyx and was gazed upon by Fuli, so we got Remembrance Trailblazer, except I have no one to use it with. So, back to HMC, because I, figured out for Forgotten Hall, I finally got the last star. I can just go sustainless. Sustainless Firefly team. Alright, let's continue on. Wherever it is. Here. Memory Craftsman collect. Yeah. Jordanus. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos. Oh, Castorus. Outlander as well. To Jordanus, what brings you? I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details? Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you? To protect Okama. Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is. Outlander, forgive me, help I cannot. That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way? Mem knows. Help friend, memory retrieve. Go into the depths. Heh? Mew 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 mew. Building the rest statues. Fragments of recollection are memoria residues in the world of Amphoreus. They bear bygone days, and you can glean images of the past from within. Meh, meh, meh. I have meh and mew. Misako, are you feeling alright? You're in the same state as when you were with Ornyx. Except I can hear him this time. Kremnos Hylder. Grand Craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity? Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stone Kremnos, give me it. The golden blood of Strife Titan, find me. The sword vessel I shall craft. Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured. Payment simple. Peace for my people, mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos, ever. You have my word, Grand Craftsman. There, done. Memory collected. Alright, cool. Misako, are you feeling alright? I saw the memory of the Grand Craftsman. Ah, was it because of this little one? That's incredible. The ability to look into others' memory sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one wielding it. Memory, observed, happiness, take. Alright. Where else? Eh? I could. Here, Bard Lipos. Memories, ballads, collect. Oh, elegant lady, are you here to listen to Lipos' song? What are you in the mood for? The love stories of the ancient crisis eras, the turbulent era of the crisis war, the rise and fall of the seaside states? Lipos has it all. I wonder if there's a ballad about Nicodora's madness as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog. Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that has yet to grace the ears of others. Allow me to sing it for you. That doesn't sound like singing to me. The war of 1,000 years have drawn to its close, and now the world descends into a long night of chaos. O valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast out the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity, and where shall your faithful subjects find their home? O mighty Nicodor, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, to conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos you'll return once more. Our god, our king, to aid your timeless struggle we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory. There, done. Memory collected. Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Okama. Alright, where's the last one? Somewhere in the bathhouse? Not quite. You could do a staging comeback. Another member has been added to the crisis. I'm not gonna chase you, no. No. I got something to do here. Memories, photos, collect. Wait. Is that guy? I don't remember what he looks like. I forgot already. Is that Damianis? Did Lady Aglaia release him already? Has that dude never heard of copyright before? That guy almost got us killed. Nice. Nice. He almost got himself killed. And then he almost got us killed for it. For that. He certainly has a bad reputation. If it weren't for him, you and Danheng wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaia. But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, you'd better ask him in person. Oh boy. No! Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't. Ah, it's the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met. You almost got me killed. My apologies, that was entirely my fault. I was determined to prove that a world beyond the sky exists. Fortunately, Lady Aglaia is quite lenient. She let me go after I made a vow. Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. Breaking a vow with Lady Aglaia would be like digging my own grave. Do you have any memories related to Castrum Kremnos? Castrum Kremnos? For us unarmed citizens, Nikidor's territory is off limits, even in the past. Oh, no, wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you. Got a photo or something? Damianis rummages through his bag. Moments later, he finally finds an unremarkable photo. Yes, this is the one. I can't believe I still have it. Could you tell us the story behind it? During the final days of the Crisis War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete. I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. It felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony. Sensing something was off, I snapped a photo outside the city wall and then left, and what followed was something completely unexpected. Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time. Sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you. Done. Memory collected. Alright. Memory collected. Kremnos, go. Help friend. What'd they say, Miss Echo? Well, the memories have been collected. It's time to go to Castrum Kremnos. Is everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Finon and Maide. Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaia again. Do you mind waiting for me, Miss Echo? Sure, why not? Lady Aglaia, we've completed all preparations and are ready to head to Castrum Kremnos Pass to find a way to break through this deadlock. Thank you. I will also stabilize the political situation in the city and prepare to support you from afar. There's need to hold yourself back, Cass. Do what you want to do. We all trust you. Make a follow letter eyes. Everything's set now. Let's head out, Miss Echo. Do you always have to report everything to her? I just don't want to see her disappointed. Lady Aglaia's contributions to Okama deserve more appreciation, but people mostly see her distant and aloof. We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's head off. Hopefully this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos. Friend, trust, go Kremnos. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Continuing on with Amphoreus' story. Elder Kindness. Remember, Aglaia, whether it be the crisis heirs of the council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Okama. Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the crisis war and what became of those heroes. If you're not well versed in that history, have a refresh your memory. Triby doesn't look too thrilled. Do not be concerned, Elder Kindness. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods in the new world. No god will stand above humankind. I'll hold you to that promise for now. The pampered little girl has always grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned? Times are changing drastically and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kindness. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please see yourself out. Ooh. I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment. Kindness sneers and departs. Aggie, are you alright? It's nothing more than an empty threat, much like before, reflection of their inner fears. So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face this all alone. Well, I apologize. We each have our own responsibilities. But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry. Would you like me to slice your throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing and the council will be no more. Ooh. 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 So, what are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie. I'm just teasing you. I know you're joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie. We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures. So about the infiltrations Snowy mentioned earlier. Did you find anything? Don't worry, even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue, nothing I can't handle on my own. You need to inform the city guards? That would alarm Okama's citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the crisis airs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control. Is there anything you'd like us to help with? It's fine, Triby. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury. Yeah? You got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie. The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel. Yeah. Do I get to play as a Goliath or like trial or something? What's this? Oh. Okay, so I am on her. Still, like I'm kind of playing as her, I guess. Garment maker. More beetles, more birds. Butterflies this time. Infiltration. Nicodor would never resort to this if they were in their right mind. What exactly led to their loss of divinity? The answer lies behind the fog. I hope Casters and that Outlander can uncover the truth. Garment maker, can you give me the intel the nymphs have gathered? The lower city. It's good that the infiltration hasn't reached the baths yet. The risk remains manageable. The black tide, right? The rift must be sewn shut with the golden threads before disaster occurs. Alright. Time to go. Time to go. Some interactable. Give me stuff. Oh, wait, it's kind of far. Something wrong? Who goes there? Lady Aglaya, what brings you? Corruption and madness are lurking behind these anomalies. I must deal with them myself to prevent further troubles. I don't want to alarm the public. Can I trust you, honorable guard? Absolutely, Lady Aglaya. You have my solemn vow that none of this will come to light. Is it this guy, or is it someone, or is, someone else? She sees that someone else is gonna come here. Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll handle it from here. Oh, may Kathale bless you, Lady Aglaya. The young guard reads between the lines well. If the end weren't so near, he would have a bright future ahead of him. I better focus on the matter at hand first. Okay, so my smooth brain still can't tell if she thinks it's him or someone else. Share self farm. Someone else or something. I don't know. Nope, something. Hundreds of resilient golden threads reach into the corrupted void, extracting the hidden malevolence within. It's truly pathetic. A soldier stripped of all glory, lurking in the margins like a parasite. Return to Dust Titankin. Nice, nice. Something. Witness the stars shatter before you. A survivor be destroyed. There is no other choice. I need to ensure I leave no trace behind so that no one suspects anything. Time to move on to the next nymph. Next nymph. I guess these are just random people. Good day, child. Maybe? Child? The girl beside you remains unresponsive. Oh, she's a child who can't hear. Put out your arms. Aglaia extends her arms, signaling the girl to do the same. The golden thread gently wraps around the girl's palms. Now their hearts are connected. Tell me everything, child. My knucklebone talisman fell into this really frightening place. It's so dark and scary, I'm too afraid to reach in. Oh, I see, don't worry, I'll help you find it. Fell into the black tide thing. Just do me a little favor, okay? I want you to turn around and count to 30. Your attractive threads ready to deal with the filth before you. Show yourself firm. Okay. Yep, same thing. Even a child's toy isn't safe from your grasp. Is greed one of your vices? Return to the dust wrench. 30 seconds. And counting. By now, 20 seconds or 15, I don't know. Is this what you're looking for? Yes, that's it. Thank you, big sis. Big sis. Something on your mind, big sis? You getting called that? Nothing, but promise me you won't play on the streets alone from now on, even in Okama. Your vulnerabilities will make you a target for others' malice. For many, it's easier to do wrong than do good. Believe me, I know from experience. Big sis, your words are so hard to understand. I'm really confused. Sorry, it seems I've forgotten how to talk to a child. Your innocence feels so distant to me now. It's alright, I might not understand everything, but I still appreciate your advice. I'll be careful. Oh, and by the way, you look so pretty, just like the goddess Nestia on the teleslate, so shiny and sparkly. Yours are like two beautiful gems. I'm so jealous. I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, big sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies. Thank you, child. There's one more threat marked by the nymphs. Only 3? Heh. If Holy Skyfather, I seek your guidance. May your hand keep all things in order. There's no one here now. If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, the damage could be catastrophic. I'd better deal with it at once. Someone gonna come... Oh. Ouch! Watch where you're going, will you? Bartholos? Oh, it's Lady Aglaia. Gee, what a delight to see you here. Praise, Fakele. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn itself. How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kefal... Never mind, I bet you did it on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief. Why are you hiding in the filth? It's just we were trying to get rid of any threats to Okama, haha. See, we turned this crazy stone monster into pieces with our spectacular skills, teehee. The traces of corruption have indeed disappeared. We would never dream of deceiving you, Lady Aglaia. In all Okama, you're the most revered. Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I might ask you one more question. Where is Cypher? There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaia. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies. On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another, teehee. Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever. Heh? Cypher's another one? Alright, understood, Lady Aglaia. If there's nothing else, please excuse. Oh, wait, if my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden? Return what you've stolen and I'll let you go. What rotten luck. Why did I have to bump into her? Oh, Venerable Zagreus, may I borrow a fragment of your fleetness? I urge you. Run! Okay. Predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me? He is worth a try, wasn't it? Now I'm gonna pull you back. Yep. Same thing as before. Wow, the power of whimsy. Got him, GG's. Got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all. Dang it, that was so close. Go on, take it all. Help yourself to everything I've toiled for. Well, you got me. Even if I starved to death, nobody in the city would so much as blink an eye at my plight. Oh, you poor thing. But you don't actually need to eat at all, do you? You heartless woman! I never want to see you again. Not for all the gold in the world. Farewell, Barthlos. Be sure to get my message to Cypher. Oh, the filth marked by the nymphs have been cleansed. I should go find teacher. Chibi. Show yourself now before golden thread is stained with your blood. So Elder Kindness was one of the infiltrators? Oh dear. Oh well, a demigod never ceases to impress. Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you. What are you up to, Elder Kindness? Drop the act. You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you? You stayed silent to throw us off so you'd let our guard down while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations, correct? When it comes to schemes and manipulations, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the Council. That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir. We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary, a provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary times. While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Okema shall once again rest in the grasp of its people. Rest in the grasp of the people, or yours, Elder Kindness. Ease off on the hostility. You'd do well to remember nearly half the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent. Keep following your chosen path, demigod. Use every bit of your power to show that we're mistaken, but don't forget for a second in Amphoreus, even gods are not above the law. I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things. Is she or is she not? I don't know. I'll employ every means at my disposal to save Amphoreus, Elder Kindness, whether it means wrestling it from the grasp of the gods or yours. Trinon seems she has begun to make arrangements for defending Okema. The dangers lurking within Okema have been eradicated. I've also cleansed the city of filth. Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now, was she causing you trouble again? Worry not, I'm capable of handling Trinon. You should know that during the Crisis Wars, Kindness was an assassin known for purging the Crisis Heirs. I'm aware. Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary, at least not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand. You're right, we've taken all possible precautions against Nikador. It did not come easy though. Tren is already near her limits. How much of her power is left? Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the sentry gates 3, no, maybe 2 more times. At its limits, how long does it take to, I guess, recharge? And after that, Tribi will take over as the gatekeeper according to what we've agreed on. Waiting seems to be our only plan for now. Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie. Please enlighten me, Trinon. In the world as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended? Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance about around Kefale. The prophecy remains as clear as ever. Does it foretell the triumph of Finon and the others? It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome, though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet. We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then. So be it. If indeed he is fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale. Phynon is Kevin, right? I don't know. Pfft. The three of you rush into Castrum Kremnos and arrive at the arena. Come on, Maide. You still there? How can we go back to the past? Come, follow. Memory strong. Pa! Out of here. Out of here. Nope. Nikadora, they're still locked in battle. Blocks. The battle's still raging. I can feel the intensity even from here. At least we know they're still alive. We'll only be able to help them once we've seen our own mission through. Here, memory complete. Give me fragments. Past, I recreate. Okay, ma'am. Memory complete. Give me fragments. Past, recreate, I will. Fragments complete. Memory up here. Past, entrance, open, sesame! Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, Miss Echo. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together. Can I take a picture of this? Would I even be able to revisit this place again? If I don't? Castrum Kremnos. So this is how it looked before Aquila closed her eyes. A magnificent sight. The City of Warriors, its magnificence certainly lives up to its name. We should first figure out which area we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from them will all point to the final stage of the Crisis War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions. We can just ask around. I doubt it. We didn't actually travel to the past. Is this what it feels like to be a time traveler? It's quite intriguing indeed, but Castrum Kremnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Oh wait, we actually did travel back. Okay. Let's start with the city surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence, it is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet. Okay, I guess. Right. Hello? Anyone home? What is it? May I ask if you're here to join the competition? Competition? No, I have no interest in meaningless sports. So you're here for Nikador's festival? Really foolish. What a cranky guy. War has left its mark on many in this period, so please don't take it personally. Give me the box. Where's the box? Give me the box! box obtained. Scroll dropped by an unknown person. It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about. Month of... Okay. I'm not reading all that, even though maybe I should, because either yesterday or the day before, I missed something because I didn't read it. Honor, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nicanor did live up to these values in his prime, but now... Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damianis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city. Finest weapons for sale. Come take a look at the sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the Grand Craftsman Charternos himself. Ooh, okay. I got my baseball bat, though. Looking to breathe through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? I've got the best weapons right here for you. These really crafted by Charternos? I'm as honest as a merchant. I'm as honest a merchant as they come. That doesn't mean a whole lot, does it? Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. But you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the grand city-states, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock. Okay, Amphoreus. The craftsman of the weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look. These, like... I might as well buy them, right? Am I gonna get different voice lines if I buy them or not? I hope these aren't like one, like, if I don't buy them now, I can't get them. But this is a permanent thing in the map, so... I thought you'd be the kind to make impulsive purchases, Miss Echo, but you've certainly proven me wrong. So you're just window shopping? What a waste of my time. Mister, can I please have a look at the weapon you're holding on to? Oh, gentle like you taking an interest in weapons. Why, of course, please feel free to take a closer look. Casters carefully takes the weapon in her hand and examines it closely for a moment. I've seen enough. Let's go, Miss Echo. He's gonna be like, oh, you're not shopping either? Leave already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares? Well, then come back anytime if you make it through the festival today. What was that just now? Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from. Maybe he scavenged them, or they're from previous competitors who have died or something. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Charternos' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in. Crown Prince? Chrysosaur? What a joke. Mightimus is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again. But Mightimus is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone? What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in the city and has never given up on awakening the great titan. As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we will claim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes. King Euripon? Right, of course, the people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet. What fate? He was killed by Lord Maide. Ooh, okay. Maide is a deserter? No, I don't believe that Lord Maide left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine what the time period we're currently in. Let's run through everything we know so far, Miss Echo. Lord Maide has gone to seek refuge in Okama with some of his people. Old King Euripon still reigns, though Nicanor has fallen into a slumber, and Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival. Seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity. Do you have a plan in mind? The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants. Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nicanor's kin. That should be the place to sign up. Alright. Pa! Such a pity. Those three warriors were so close to completing the trial to emerge as victorious Kremnoan warriors and to earning an audience with their glorious king Euripon. And yet they collapsed at the final hurdle. The Furie Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nicodor recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. So since we've actually traveled to the past and we're not just viewing a past memory or whatever, does that mean we can technically prevent Midamos from killing Euripon? I don't know. Or is it gonna be like, when I go back to the future, Midamos is gonna be like, wait, you two, well, it wouldn't actually make sense, but whatever. It's the people of Kremnoan people are gonna be like, wait, you two were in the past, why are you here now? Or something like that. It's gonna resolve all of that, I don't know. Next, do we have any more warriors for the challenge? King Euripon waits long for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him. Is this competition really that hardcore? This is a time when life is valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace. Does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager for your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos? Let me through. Well, that's you again, an inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I told you before, this is a trial for 3. Oh, we're gonna have him join us, huh? This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, then it's time you went home and took up herding. Let me through. So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get. Teams of 3. Miss Echo, this might be our chance we can enter the city with him. Sign me up. Who are you two? I see what this is. As you wish, good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up. Let the trial begin then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife. Stakes are high. Have faith, Miss Echo. Lord Fine and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve. Can we enter now? Eager to meet your demise? Very well, let the trial begin. Give me your names, warriors. Echo. Castorus. Neus. Castorus, Neus, and Echo. It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury. In the name of the 5 virtues of Nicodor, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gates and embrace your fate. May your courageous soul satisfy Nicodor and fuel the conquest of Kremnos. Alright. Can I just go pop, pop, pop? Ornus, may I ask what it is you're fighting for? Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness. Alright. Sounds about right. Sounds like ratio. Anyway. Getting rid of foolishness. Any boxes? Box. Yeah, fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense. Observing formalities before aggression. Now that's a thoughtful approach. Meaningless. Why stall those charging for death's door? Death is not part of our plan, Lord Neus. We should work on solving the puzzle they set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? Those mechanisms protruding from the ground, should we attempt to activate them? Prophecy tablets. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle. Grumble weak. Science creations? When they become so weak? Bonk. Rest in pieces. Dreamless sleep is nothing but deathly silence. Give me this. Pop! I'll do that one later, perhaps. Something, something? Oh, what? What's wrong, Lord Naeus? We reduced to servant. Oops. Is it this the exit? Oh, it's locked. That's not what I meant to do. Easy. Oh. Rotating mechanism. Presence of a blue glowing pattern at the base. The perfect angle. Exquisite design. I've measured it a dozen times over, and this time it's going to be the real one. Now all I need is a trigger to push the boulder. My art would really be crushing it. Come on. Pop. Whoops. It doesn't bite. Yeah, it finds another way to knock you off your feet. Eh. Bro, what? Might as well do this one. Okay. Look at the brazier. Brazier, I don't know how it's pronounced. You seem quite familiar with these devices. Yeah, they're all over Amphoreus. Oh. Just another one of the puzzles. Okay. Let's see how to get across. Oh. Oh. More trick snacks, thank you. Would rewinding it destroy the thing? Right, thank you very much. The gate has opened as expected. Meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors. Where was it? It was this one. Tusker, you're so fast. Barricades, we must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get closer and find out. Ace is not gonna be happy about this one either. Punch action. Cool. Hit the punch ability under aiming state. Cannot move. Okay. Okay. The grace the embodiment of all things despicable. Legacy reduced to mere playthings for humans. The way ahead is now clear. Lord Ness, before we move on, there is something I must explain to you. You're not here for this foolish competition. And you've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves so long as you stay out of my way. So, what's your motive? I've said it before, to obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of foolishness within Castrum Kremnis. Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets difficult. Meaningless for stalling. They're meant to taste defeat on the battlefield. Deter us further, and I shall send them to Thanatos. Is there one more box? Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay. Well, there should be one more or something, right? I don't know. I don't know. Should have one more coin somewhere. I am no longer the fast. I am once again the fast. What a fine weapon, it's a real beauty. Huh? Whomst? With a bit of sprucing up, no one will guess it's secondhand. Is that merchant? Wait. Okay, got a crick in your back. Hush, listen. Yeah. Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time. I hear it now. That's... Pretend you not hear anything. Act oblivious. Alright, yep. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding. Bug! Bug! What a perfect game. The professional player levels their judgment, courage, and... What are you doing? The red head clearly has a major advantage. I can't go on with my commentary. Golden honey cake. I kill a bug? No. I find a bug and... Stop at the next turn. I find a bug and I get cake. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. The three held their breath at the corner, waiting for the voice behind them to approach. Keep quiet. Yep. It is the merchant. They sure are quick on their feet. One bag won't be enough to hold everything. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only the festival could go on forever. Now. Oh. It's you. That's why all your weapons reek of blood. Wait. Maybe they were limited. Crap. Maybe I should have bought them. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I can explain myself. You see, living the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief. No, stop. Don't do it, Lord Naeus. This isn't right. Please let him go. Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down words without a second thought. Yeah, you show compassion to this scum? Give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb as those ignorant fools. Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in the world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death. Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today. Okay, cool. Thank you. You won't see me around the city again, I promise. Nah, you're still gonna be there selling stuff, right? Hopefully, maybe. Your mercy is appreciated, Lord Naeus. Make no mistake, this is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare stand in the way of my sword. This trial isn't over. We should keep going. I kinda like this guy. NPC modeled over it. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright. Well now, it's the same mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together, Miss Echo. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if that was the platform on the right is missing an iron ball. Do we have to summon a miracle for it to appear? Let's get rid of the enemies first, I guess. I'll do that later. One more to go. Huh. I have no idea. It's nice that these can be activated from both sides. Get the out. That should have done it, right? Let's recover the miracle from the tome, Misako. And then I have to do this one back. Yep. What would happen if I tried rewinding it? Box! Are there others who made it this far? Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure. And Acheron's technique is so useful here. Brave one, step forth. Chrysius Leo! You could well be Castrum Kremnos' salvation. What was the other one from Okema? Is that statue beckoning to us? Brave one, oh brave one, come closer, let me get a good look at you. Are you calling out to me, lion? That's right, I am. You have an unusual aura about you. I have not seen such a blazing soul in a very long time. The blazing star of Castrum Kremnos has drifted far from us. All that remains is a dim candle on the verge of being extinguished. Is that my day? I think you're right. The aging and feeble king is plotting something unspeakable, one that seeks to defile Nikador's divinity, their soul, and the legacy they left to Kremnos. We need salvation, we need a champion to reignite our hope. I did not come to save anybody, old lion. I am here to answer a call, to crush greed and foolishness once and for all. Perhaps that's what we desperately need. Forge on then, warrior, heed the call. I am elderly and weary, but I shall watch you depart and pray for victory in every battle encounter. Look at that. Ordneus, the calling you're heeding comes from the depths of the city. We're close, so close in fact that I can hear the whispers in my ears. Heh. Laser! Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve? A beast that has lost sight of its target and is now guided only by innate bloodlust. Lord Neus, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time it's time to let you in on our goal here. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either. Speak. We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for himself. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphoreus. Grave danger, you say? Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan and we can both get what we came for. What the festival? We have to battle them? I smell fear. You're scared? The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have led them wrong. Their mournful wails echo endlessly. Perhaps I can learn something from their cries. Get thee out! Cavern of bug. I can't really talk to other bugs. Only you and my friend are willing to hear me out. Who said you're a failure? If you're a failure, then what the heck does that make me? Who can only be friends with failures? I got a steak! Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I know that you have yet to rest. I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon. Let us hear what your ears once heard. You can rouse the dead? No, I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on. Oh. Nope. You who cannot rest in peace, tell us, what have you heard? Do you really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear. Yes, didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual. We need to offer up sacrifices to the Titan. Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos of war can we control their descent into madness. Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan. Nikador has indeed lost their will. This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be effective. The soul can reveal even more to us. You okay? What's wrong, girl? Guiding souls takes a lot of energy, but I'm fine, Lord Naeus. Where's my bridge? Aha! You've been knocked out. What bad intentions could an object possibly harbor? I was standing too close, I guess. Oh, got him, GG's. Nah. Kirk, did you know the building's design can affect the mood of its visitors, and the scourge before me is impacting my mood? Who designed this? How do we get through? Why you know? That's the why you know face. Oh, restless soul. Tell us, what have you heard? How much longer is this festival going to last, and what is King European waiting for? Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Sealing a Titan soul is no easy endeavor. The priests are already working as fast as they can. Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee their loyalty? I say we punish one of them so they know how to behave. Sealing a Titan soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepus's ballad, the one that Tardinus crafted himself? Foolishness, perhaps now you begin to understand the weight of that term. Why are they doing this? Out of cowardice, they're afraid of losing their faith and guidance. Nikidor fights against the unseen. They have no time for the folly of mortals. Lord Naeus, you seem to know a lot about that Titan. The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikidor himself. What if this is actually my day disguised in the past? I don't know. I don't know the voices just yet. They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us, O wandering soul. If you're not feeling right. Next one, I need to last till the next one. Please don't die here. Pop. Kirk, see that stack of rocks over there? They're all really important materials that need to be carefully counted. Once the war's over, everyone can build bigger houses out of them and nobody will ever go cold again. Oh. Indigo steel. Doesn't exactly look like steel. Get thee out! Get thee out! Lost souls tell us. You need a break, Amphoreus? I'm fine, Miss Echo. There's no need to worry. Lost souls tell us. What have you heard? Have you heard? King European's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an all-out attack on Okema. With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely out of their minds. That's a long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to complete the God King's project. So their plan to attack Okema was conceived that long ago? Looks like it was Nikidor's idea. I knew it. Lord Naeus? I long suspected that you two are not from here. No, not just that. You're not from this era. Is it Ornyx? No, they would not be capable of such power. Yikes, our cover is blown. Calm yourself, Miss Echo. I believe he has no ill intent toward us. Your guess is correct, Lord Naeus. We are not from this era. Someday in the distant future, a mad Nikidor will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back here is to find a way to prevent Amphoreus from falling to its doom. Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than anyone could imagine. It so happens that we have the same goal. So, okay. So, Maide doesn't die, but how long has he lived actually? And like, Aglaya and Tribi, I think, were implied to live for at least for hundreds of years, but what about thousands? Don't know for sure yet. The souls are still lingering here, let us keep going. Don't push yourself, yeah. We're almost at the end, I can sense it. I might as well do this one, it's right there. Wait. Derp. Get thee out of here. I don't like you. Hey! 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 Give it back! I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna disappear for a few moments. I've returned. Hey! Hey! Give it back! What happens if I, do it? Okay. Let go, let go! No! Don't underestimate me. Too bad. Give it back! Give it back! Oh, that was close. I almost fell into the lava, snatched by Thanos' hand. Speaking of which, is lava governed by Thanos or Lady Fegusa? What do the people of Castrum Kremnos think when they built their city here? Even if they really enjoyed having their feet scorched, you'd think they'd at least add railings to their bridges. You a curious creature or what? Will you punch in air? Never hurts to be cautious when you see a treasure chest. Can you suppress that rising impulse to open and see what's inside? You don't look like someone from Castrum Kremnos. Could you be a warrior here to participate in the festival? I come from beyond the worlds. You could have just remained silent if you didn't feel like answering, instead of spouting rubbish. Well, too bad for you. Even if I'm new around here, I'm not to be trifled with. Oh, okay. I guess he literally did want to fight. Should use basic first, oh well. Alright, Mr. Joaquin. Wait, why do you have so much health? Why do you have so much health? Oh, it's not that you have a lot of health, you just have a crap ton of defense. Oh, when not attacked with a specific thing, I guess. Okay. Give it! Well, you sure got skills for someone who talks tough. I may not be a match for you, but Talanton will surely punish you. Give me my box! Oh, restless soul. Yeah, sir, I'm fine, Miss Echo. Take a break, seriously. Lost Souls, tell us what have you heard. Oh, it's a different one. Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity was split into 5 parts, but we're missing 1 fragment. Oh God King, where did you lose your reason? We'll keep searching for it. We must find it. Never knew Faring's soul stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world, that way they wouldn't have to linger here, and I wouldn't have to suffer. You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nicodor's soul in some way. What we need to do is find the place of their blasphemous act. Stay strong. We have not reached the end yet. I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. Let me send this lost soul into the gentle embrace of death. The other side is beckoning to you. Go on, lost soul. Rest in peace. That will do. I'm sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst. I understand your pain, child, but you need to set it aside for now. We're nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It is likely no one survived this far in the festival. Stay alert. Kirk, that's life of a bug, repeating fruitless labors over and over again, rolling that stone up the hill over and over again. Okay, Sisyphus. it's angled too. There's nobody who can free me from this duty, but it sure would be great if you could help me push the stone back. Sisyphus the beetle. I like it. No. The Titans can be careful. Warrior. Entry forbidden. Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful creation. I shall put it out of its misery. Split soul. Indestructible body. Ah, yup. Making an undying body for Nicodor. Alright, is it dealt with? No, I doubt it'll be that simple. Split soul. An experiment. An experiment for an undying body. King Eurapon wanted to strip Nicodor of his divinity and seal it with an intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nicodor's divine body. Of course, he had to test that on a Titankin before going on to remold the Titan. How are you so sure of it? The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nicodor's soul are sealed within these statues. The calls I've been hearing are coming from them. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan. You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle. The indestructible body, yep. We finally found the root of everything. That's a new animation thing. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nicodor's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphoreus. Ready to travel through time, Gladiator? Let's see what you can do, Delver of Memories. It's when I'm close to Castorus. Yep. Stay here, warrior. Do not leave your goddess of death. The enticing scent of blood here is meant for you and only you. Eat death, inner peace. Alright. Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos? Kremnos must have been through a lot since then. History has taken a wrong turn and must be set on the right course once more. Much time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity, so join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan. The sound of battle, that's... From a time dimension very close to our... My companion is fighting against Nicodor. So there are mortals who fight against fate even in this hopelessly bleak era. I am impressed. But strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage. Honor. Tenacity. Sacrifice. Reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here, and they did split Nicodor's divinity into 5 parts. There is still 1 fragment of the soul that is missing. Let's just start with these first. Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity. It's been severed into 4 parts by the Kremnoans and is sealed within 4 statues with soul forging stone. Insert the giant swords in these statues' hands into the base to release 1 fragment of Nicodor's divinity. Use the hand of Zagreus to grab the charging device and place at the foot of the statue. Then use Ornyx's prayer to rewind space-time, letting the giant sword in the statue's hand return to a complete state and activate the statue. Statues that are broken can be completed by shining the light miracle orbs. After all, yep. Okay. Get thee out! I can hear it. I hear it. Part of Nicodor's divinity is sealed within this. We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this sword vessel, a testament that they have never once retreated from a battle. Even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog, they alone have raised their sword and faced the enemy head-on. Nikador's courage. Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body. The voices are starting to pour in. Here lies another fragment of Nikador's divinity. Where's the hand? It would be funny if I could, you know... I guess that doesn't work. Sad. Oh, those aren't destructible. Never mind. Where does this thing go? Oh. That's it, right? Only that one? Yeah. We shall hereby seal the God King's honor within the sword vessel, a testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity. Nikador's honor, break free from your shackles and turn to your divine body. Okay. Where did I put the hand? Oh, well, there's a coin. Give me that. Anything else? No. Oh. Okay. Let's do this one. I am listening. Go on, tell me your tale. Activation failed. Oh, divine statue is not complete. The sword of the soul forging statue has failed to return to its original place. Something still missing here. Upon close inspection, you notice the body of the statue is incomplete. Yeah, I was wondering why this is here. Perhaps you should try using the Ornyx orb to reflect its body. Alright. We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity within the sword vessel, a testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity of unknown origin. No matter how powerful the black tide may be, enough to corrupt the wills of other gods, they stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog even till today. Nikador's tenacity, break free from your shackles and return to your divine body. Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just continuing on with Amphoreus. Alright, one more, right? Well, that's a very wide range. Oh, okay. Divinity exists within the statue. Tell me everything that happened here. Activation failed, missing the vessel of divinity. Oh, I need to move this thing. So there should be more coins in this room then, right? But, where? I don't know. Oops, not that. Alright. Here we go. Now we do it on this one. Alright. We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within the sword vessel, a testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy were a vow to defend the world against the black tide. They used their own body as their city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They were acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer. Nikidor's sacrifice. Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body. Yes. Where could the missing fragments of divinity be? I was wrong all this while. The final fragment of divinity was never lost. I believe I know where it is. Is it in you? Is that the thing that the lines noticed within you and why you're able to hear the voices? Or is it you? Lord Ness, are we almost there? Yes, there is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the black tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon, but when it slowly encroached upon Amphoreus' borders, Nikidor was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the black tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash, yet they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the black tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it. Before their divinity could be completely corrupted, they removed a part of it. Could it be the fragment of divinity that they stripped away? The fragment that they wanted to preserve the most was reason. It's you, isn't it? The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling to return to their body and fulfill their sacred mission. Nikidor's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation. What can we do then? Are we gonna have to fight him then? There's only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikidor will be whole once more. You'll go into battle with the Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers, and that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you. What about you, Lord Nias? I will return to where I came from and become a part of Nikidor's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I'll also be consumed by corruption, an inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness. You're willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness? I mean, in these kinds of stories, that's what all the heroes do, right? The heroes of legends. This is my purpose, my origin, and I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me? All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias. Nice, I don't know. Well, we haven't known each other for long. I've learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust.
Alright,
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of this world? What an irony. Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering, yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall. We can't put this off any longer. She knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps she can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said, but if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you'll use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide. On behalf of all the crisis heirs, I promise you. I am Nicodor, the Lance of Fury, the messenger of turmoil, and the embodiment of strife. Remember this, I am the scar that this world needs. Danheng? Oh, this is on the other side. Did you hear that? What? They've returned. Cutscene. I don't usually narrate this stuff. We're back! We just suddenly appear there. Back in our time. So this is Nicodor's true form? It's incredible. Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time. Alright, here's the actual one. Huh? Character soul has been struck by Giver Lance of Fury, reducing the HP of Conquer or Conquer or Be Conquered restores the corresponding character's maximum restorable HP. What? So if I, like, if well is low, then I attack this one. Okay, and if I kill 50% of this guy's health, then I restore. Oh, it's literally takes half its health and then it gives it back, I guess, as you damage them. I think Fushan might have been. Well, actually, no, because Fushan would just, when she takes any damage, she would just use her talent, because this already takes half, huh? Wait, that's not the one I meant to target. Oh, I should have used welts. Dang it. That's a bit of a waste. Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward. Well, it's looking a little... Well, it's struggling here, because I didn't time it right, I guess, or something. I don't know. Is it going to be a weekly boss? I promise you, Lord Nias. Your nightmare will be over soon. I messed it up again. Wasted another skill point. Come in and bring an end to strife once and for all. I mean, the attack pattern is still the same except for the thing that it pulls the souls, right? Granted, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, completely different, but I do wish there could have been a bit more. I don't see how the first phase differs from the second phase so far. Oh. Wait, what? What, it doesn't even attack in the first phase? Okay. Oh, wait, no. Looks like they're the same. Whoops. But the wings do a different thing, which is... Oh. Victory is at hand. Prepare for the final. Time for the final blow. Nope. Cutscene. Nope. Yep. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. Whoa! Just I'm firing my laser from Kefale's Atlas thing, the world. Chibi, you're pretty strong. Trion, I thought you were tired. Was it Trion or Trinon? It's finally over. Nikadora's core flame. Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Not that the Lance of Fury is no more. The weak crisis heirs are one step closer to the genesis as foretold in the prophecy. When is Sunday gonna show up? He's supposed to help in this, right? When is Black Swan gonna show up again? The sounds here stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that the Titan is gone. That its Titan is gone. You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet. Huh, what's next? I have an agreement with the Titan. The Crisis Heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path forward. You spoke with Nikador? They were protecting the world from something. The Black Tide. What they say? Please, I need to know. That's not like you at all. Not loud, Lord. Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Okama. Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Finon? Mighty, do you? This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for? But you're more deserving of it. You've sustained all these new wounds from fighting them. If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, then you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into right now. A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know. I'll be the receptacle. I'll have this and the Stellaron in me. Come with me then, Corflame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. Are you alright, Finon? I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, I felt a lot easier than I expected. I'd assumed that bringing the Corflame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, yush, let's return to Okama and share news of our victory with the two demigods. Mew. Will you, friend, return together? Are you coming with us, Castorus? What about Nias? Although he was but a part of Nikador, he was nevertheless a hero in his own right. Go with the rest, Miss Echo. I'll catch up with you later. I'd like to talk to Lord Nias again, one last time. Casters picks up a piece of Nias' fragments. Lord Nias. Lord Nicodor, can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace, but you're the only one with answers to my deepest doubts, so forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me, do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them, the half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. Whoa, okay. Maybe that's why she's so linked to this death theme. Titan's fragmented voice. I see, so even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even I must travel to every corner of Amphoreus. I understand. The Crisis Heirs will fulfill the promise you made and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world, but it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption, the god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet at this moment, I'm willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan. Sometime later. Aggie, they're back! We completed the mission. Tribby, no broken limbs or severe injuries, just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand. What's core flame? I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Phynon. It's been far too long since Amphoreus last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nicodor's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the holy city. I want to be honest about this. I believe Maide is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos after all, and much of his lifetime is fighting out alongside Nicodor. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am. You have thought much about this, sweet child, but there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons Maide most refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over, but he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I'll ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Phynon of Ides Elysiae? I'm ready for this. I'll shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I'm willing to make the necessary sacrifices. Very good. The day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right? If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly, but right now I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Crisis Heirs. I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Crisis Heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nicodor, the Lance of Fury. Remember this. This is unlike the unchanging rites in our priest uniform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept the Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty. Use this time to properly rest, Phynon. I understand. Until tomorrow, then. It's so peaceful, as if nothing ever happened. There are others carrying the burden for them. They're protected by two demigods, after all. The people of Amphoreus must have extraordinary spirits to be able to enjoy their lives even in such troubled times. They have Aglaia and Tribby to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where'd Maide go? He was exhausted, so he already went back to rest. Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that I... Right. It would be the first time I thanked you, so thank you for your help. Miss Mem? What's next for us? Aglaia will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Crisis Heirs, but if I invite you to, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence. Is there anything we should know about this ritual? From what Aglaia said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence. Sure, as long as you don't oversleep. Yeah, I'll be sure to send someone to wake you up then. That's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts. I'll see you soon, my friends. You and Dan Hung watch Phynon leave the bath. Did you pick up on that, Echo? He seemed troubled. Yeah. I guess it's understandable, seeing how he's about to experience something extraordinary. The Titans may only be the local gods of Amphoreus, but a mortal ascending to something else altogether sounds like a lot to take in. About time we consider ourselves, too. You're right, so much happened in so short a time that we haven't had the time to consider our own predicament. We still have to figure out how to communicate with the train. Our car's a scrap, we've lost contact with the crew, and everything beyond the skies taboo here. I'm gonna lose my login streak. It's a pity we can't send March a message so she can help you finish your dailies. What dailies have I been canonically playing? Honkai Impact Genshin? Impact? ZZ? Is that Kenji's? Once Finance Ascension ritual is over, we should start working out these problems of ours. For now, though, let's just head back to the bath chamber to rest and gather ourselves. I still maintain that that's not a bed at all. It's a lounge thing for, like, when you don't feel like soaking. For a short nap, I guess, not for actual sleeping. And, like, it's a wide open window. The cold air is gonna get in. Like, what? How'd I never notice it? Did I not notice this before because it wasn't here before? Or what, am I just, because this thing just brought it? Am I blind? Yes. No. I don't. Maybe. Get back here! Ah, this bed. It's kind of cute in a way. Fire of whimsy. Let go, let go. No! No! Get back here! So this is your home? You gonna fight me again? It was completely vacant the last time I was here. You moved in before Aquila could blink. I just came to look around honestly. Honestly. Did I invite you here? It's far too extravagant in here. The stench of its opulence and lavishness makes me sick. While I was making my way through wind and rain, you were living it up in a mansion, throwing back ambrosia and living the good life. What is even more loathsome is that you live in such radiant luxury and still squabble with me over a mere chest. Just the excess that leaks from the gaps in your teeth that keep me clothed and fed for a whole year. As Goliath said, do you even need that? Is there any fairness in this world? Is there any justice? Are there no laws anymore? If Talenton knew of this, they would burst into tears. Yeah, let's be nice. If you want to stay here, you can come whenever you please. Huh? Are you serious? I'm not so free and easy as just... Wait a minute. Are you making fun of me? I'm the one that makes fun of others. No one has ever done it to me before. You'll pay for this. Oh, here we go again. It was punching air? No, it's punching me. Nah. Nah. Yeah, I guess it takes reduced damage from stuff that's not. Gallagher doesn't exactly attack with skill. Okay, fine. You want to be attacked with ultimate? Here. Have fun. Have fun. The Conqueror King. How Shokuno? Next time you leave the house, remember to lock the door. Otherwise, you'll just see what happens. Give me my box. Thank you. A memory thing? Exhaustion envelops you at this moment. No god of Amphoreus could pull your gaze away from this lounge chair. Yeah, it's a lounge chair. It's not a bed. What do you mean? Are you sleepy? I can see your eyelids growing heavy. Go to sleep then if you're tired. Snoozy snooze, but isn't it always daytime in the city? How do you fall asleep like this? Wait, something's off. Did you notice? Yep. I get embarrassed if you keep staring at me like this. Are there knots in my fur? Is it my ears? No, they seem fine. Look, I can even flap them. You can speak in full sentences. You're right, I am speaking in full sentences now. Wow, it feels amazing to be able to speak fluently, but why do I speak in such a proper and cutesy manner now? I mean, referring to myself in standard first person, though. Maybe it gives you more personality. Personality, you're always saying things I don't understand. Never mind, since I'm the forgiving type, besides now I'm a bit used to it, I don't sound as bad. Can you tell me about yourself now? I don't remember a thing about myself. My head hurts. I have a gut feeling, though, as long as we continue to collect the fragments of memory scattered across Amphoreus, we'll be rewarded with something really, really good. How should I put it? But anyway, I just want to know this world is very important to me. We're an ensemble cast. Then I'll be the protagonist's bestest sidekick, hee. So give me more screen time, alright? I think I'm getting sleepy. The light feels so nice and warm. Even my fur's toasty warm. I can fall asleep I'll take a break too. You fall asleep, eyes open, flying. Your consciousness sinks into dreams. At the edge of the dreamscape, you hear a whisper. Open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past. I learned about Cashman Kremlin's past. Now drop that strand and nameless recollection. What? Acquired mindless story on the empty pages. Okay. Name bathed in blood. Okay. Among the soldiers, there was the famed city-state Kremnos, a place every warrior longed for. To be crowned champion of the Kremnos festival, it was an honor that only the cream of the crop could attain. There's no glory to be found in accolade only obtainable through slaughter. A man blocks my way. His name is Amphoreus, Crown Prince of Kremnos. Despite being a man of few words, news of his deeds had traveled far and wide. His tale is an extraordinary one, they say. Cast off a cliff by his father at birth, he plunged into the Sea of Souls and drifted for 9 years. Huh, he managed to survive all that. Even the god of death turned him away. An immortal body, a gift bestowed upon the man. As with every other crisis era in Amphoreus, a blessing, yet also his curse. The taciturn man seated at the table, expecting me to break the silence. Before us is a cup filled to the brim with a crimson liquid. People considered it Kremnoan tradition to sustain their bodies with fresh blood. In popular legends, every bottle on the battlefield was taken. Arrogant amateur historian, he sees straight through my pretense, his gaze as keen and piercing as a lion's. This is pomegranate juice, the man scoffs. The reason it's called a wild tale is because Castrum Kremnos has long vanished. When their god descended into madness, the city likewise became shrouded in fog. Rumor has it, during the final battle of Castrum Kremnos, this man too took to the battlefield. Cutting down countless foes, fighting in a sea of blood, he drove his spear through the heart of the enemy king. Yet the tip of that spear was directed at his own homeland. A chatter breaks out among the people, and the man rises to leave. This is Estelle's voice, Echo's voice, right? Yui Ishikawa. The truth of such rumors, he speaks only through his distant silhouette. A silhouette of a body that's withstood endless trials and faced death innumerable times, but bore not a single mark. Might most a hero of yore, now a traitor to Kremnos, the patricidal crown prince. Okay. Okay. Hey, line up. What's got you so serious? How'd you end up turning into paper? Paper? No, I'm as fluffy as ever. Come on, give me a feel. What in the world? I was in deep in sleep, and next thing I know, I woke up here. Cynthia here too. Does that mean their hearts connect in a dream? Exactly, that's it, sure. How cute, it's as if we're fated to be connected. Although I'm completely in the dark, I adore this story. They say dreams are veils cast by Ornyx. Could this be a gift from them? It appears that Titan cherishes you just as much as I do. I get a bedtime story. I love bedtime stories. Please read one to me. I don't remember any. I've got a hunch that the beautiful star we saw is just a treasure that we just saw is a treasure that brings stories, and our travels ahead we're sure to encounter many more. So let's keep our eyes peeled and dive into reading together. We need to collect tons of bedtime stories. Then, Echo, you can read them to me. Okay. Oh. Well, you were having a strange dream somewhere else in Okama. You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The Gorflame ritual is tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Okama under Kefali's protection. I was gonna be like, what do you use to tell day to day? You need to use like a clock and hope it never goes out of sync. Cause if the sun, well, is there a sun? If it's always daylight, then yeah, like and the sun doesn't move. I don't know. Whatever sun equivalent. So as long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts as rest too. Have you thought things through then? Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning, but it's completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Castorus, does that mean I'm a good match for Nicodor? I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I'll say yes to that. Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the Temple of the Scales of Justice, when Ornyx is trying to deter us, why'd you stop me, Miss Casters? Oh yeah, we still don't know what that's about. Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphoreus. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you. You should know that I would have gone ahead if Dan Heng hadn't come up with an answer in time. I know, we should not have hesitated. Then I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them with us. Yeah, it's a good thing we had them. I had to take a moment to remember how we actually tipped the scales. More just camera. Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon? Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the crisis stairs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Glyde's golden threads this time? No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies. You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nicodor would quell the voice of doubt in my mind, but it's only grown louder. I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Might I often calls you deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly. I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. Yes, gomu gomu no. Bo. Just be like Luffy, head empty. Dodge, do everything, literally everything on instinct. I did that before sitting for Trippy's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword. How'd you do on the exam then? My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Trippy punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Crisis Air's bath, and no one was allowed to help me. So, High Priest Trippy can be strict too. Please consider with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be alright. Thank you, Miss Castorus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Aedes, Elysia, my homeland have been flashing. Excuse me. Have been flashing before my eyes lately. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul and my body too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only time I can be momentarily at peace. The Herdas? Outside Amphoreus, in a familiar corner of the cosmos. Yeah, I also kind of forgot about the Herda, like, she has to play an important role in Amphoreus too, for them to, like, introduce her here now, right? An utterly adventurer. Feel free to replace with whatever description you see fit. I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Yeah, keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herdas, a space station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at these Herda puppets. Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say, I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me, though, they barely did justice to Madame Herda's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. No, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Yeah, it evoked so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Nust a question. An attempt to peek into the divinity's mysterious mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of an entire cause. Farthmir, who exactly are you talking to? Why, I was just ramming up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta. Our? So dramatic debut. What are the odds of that happening? Sure, it's totally plausible if I did manage to talk to Droid Head, but guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever. But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before Noose right here. Right there. Oh, that's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can I? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram? Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're the most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to News, and I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have an idea how much that costs? Isn't most of that Asta's money anyway? How much? How much? I'm on Try to Finance. Go post that to Asta instead. Exactly. Exactly. So you don't know either. I am Herta herself, the Emanator erudition and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me. You're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IBC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you'd require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herta himself, Emanator of erudition and a true blue genius. What do you plan to do now? What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course. Don't take offense to my candid words, Madame Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead. Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb, to send a message to Droidhead, only screw up everything else? Alright, I get it. Good that you do. There, that's the audience system terminal. Come walk with me, we'll check what's wrong with it. Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float. What's with her witty remarks today? Yeah, right. So this is the audience system? Looks just like the simulated universe. Yep, it does. Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic, and are pretty much identical in that regard. Ah, I see. We call this referencing, not appropriation, right? Yeah. One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role, because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently, and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up. I see, so Madame Herta can use their professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in? Of course, all 3. No sweat. It'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The last 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply. Get ready, and then we'll go over. I'm just a mere Madame Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Why is this energy supply zone so cold? Why are we on Eurilla 6? I'm already frosting up. Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta's space station into imaginary state and stored it in the sun. If not for the ultra low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted off into the sky. But aren't we already in the sky? You're just a mirror. I don't need you to take on comic relief too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Meh, whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. Alright, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces. I'm so glad Acheron's technique is like this. Yes. Okay, I'll grab this. Madam Herta never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you. Piece of cake. This piece is cleaned up. Let's have everything in order and move on to the next zone. What's this, ma'am? Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in the other zones. Is that so? Alright. You know, I think that's actually a pretty good, well, it would have been a little earlier, but that's a pretty good place to leave off for now. It's been just over 2 hours, and I'm gonna have to go eat dinner soon, probably. So yeah, defeated Nicodor, and then now we're back to the other stuff that we don't really have a connection to, that don't really have an at least immediate connection to Amphoreus yet, but I'm sure it'll tie in. I don't know if it'll tie in 1.0 or 3.0, or if it'll tie in a later version like 3.1 or 3.2 or something. But yeah, like I said, I think that's a good place to leave off. To anyone lurking, thank you for watching, lurking. If you dropped by and then you left, you won't see this, but thank you for dropping by. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you enjoyed this stream and or VOD and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and leave some feedback down in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll see you next time, which is probably, hopefully, next week, either Sunday or Monday. But yeah, thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.